Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Marissa Miluk. I am a registered dietitian nutritionist and binge eating coach. Before we dive into today's topic, I want to remind you to hit that like button if you like the video, comment down below if you have any questions at all, and subscribe for more content about nutrition, binge eating, and intuitive eating. If you think binge eating is any time you get overly full or eat a lot of foods that you deem as unhealthy, that's not true. While overeating is a part of binge eating, every time you overeat does not necessarily mean you're having a binge. There are major differences between overeating and binge eating that I want to talk about. I put healthy just then in quotation marks because I wouldn't really classify any food as healthy versus unhealthy, seeing as health is not simply determined by the food we eat. I also want to talk about the difference between binge eating and binge eating disorder. Again, binge eating is part of binge eating disorder, but if you binge, that does not mean that you have binge eating disorder. Before we dive in, I want to give a general disclaimer that the information in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only, so always seek out a healthcare provider about your unique healthcare needs. So, overeating is when you eat until you're uncomfortably full. It's not eating past a certain calorie limit some app determined was right for you, or even eating more than what is deemed a serving size on a food label. It's simply eating past the point of satiety. Don't listen to arbitrary numbers that don't know you or your body. Listen to your body, and when you feel uncomfortably full or overly stuffed, you'll know. That is when you'll realize that you maybe overate a bit and it doesn't feel so great. We all do this. Take Thanksgiving, for example. We enjoy a delicious meal with friends and family and may overeat as we enjoy the festivities. It's social. Is this a problem? No. Overeating sometimes serves a purpose, such as to enjoy a delicious meal that you spent all day cooking with family or friends, or simply to enjoy the taste and satisfaction of a favorite food. Of course, we don't want to feel uncomfortable and overeat all of the time, but overeating is not inherently or morally wrong. Even the word overeating has a negative connotation to it, but I want to reiterate that overeating is not wrong. It's human. There's no perfect formula to always only eat when you're hungry and stop when you're full. If this was the case, I'd have to deny any free dessert I'm offered at a restaurant after I've already finished my meal and feel full, and I'm just not willing to do that. Overeating is often caused by more trivial reasons, such as distraction, taste, satisfaction, or enjoyment. These reasons could become more of a problem if it happens continuously, but in general, it's not something to worry too much about. For example, if you find yourself overeating every night while watching TV, practice eating without distraction for a while. Stay in tune with your body and how you're feeling while you eat to assess fullness. If you tend to overeat when something tastes really good, assess overall satisfaction in other meals and snacks that you have. If you're not satisfied with other meals and snacks, you're more likely to want to indulge when you allow yourself to have something more satisfying. Let's dive more into this satisfaction thing for a minute. If you eat plain oatmeal and a plain salad for breakfast and lunch, and when you get home your partner ordered pizza, yeah, it's not surprising that you may overeat on the pizza due to the sole reason that you didn't meet a solid level of satisfaction at breakfast and lunch. Even if you eat to physical fullness, if you aren't satisfied with your meals and snacks, this can lead to overeating as a way to fill that need. This is why skipping out on your favorite full-fat salad dressing or making nutrition-conscious swaps is not always the best thing. So if overeating is not binging, when does overeating become classified as a binge? Usually a binge is driven by an uncontrollable feeling to continue eating. Even once you feel physically sick, overly stuffed, so full from eating so much, you just can't stop. There's a loss of control, almost like a feeling of blacking out, and you continue to eat in large amounts in a short period of time. Even with the copious amounts of foods, there can be a feeling of dissatisfaction, no matter how much you eat. Binge eating is often secretive and met with extreme guilt or shame. Binge eating, in comparison to overeating, is often more caused by bigger problems like undereating, restriction, or emotional eating. These reasons are a little tougher to solve, but it definitely can be. This is why the power behind a binge feels a lot more loaded than accidentally overeating. A binge is a protective measure from our body when there is perceived danger, like a famine or stress. So to stop stop binging, you have to solve the underlying perceived danger. I talk more about why you might binge eat in this video here. So just because you binge does not mean that you have binge eating disorder. Binge eating disorder has diagnostic criteria that need to be met that involve the frequency of the binges and the circumstances surrounding the binges. So please don't go self-diagnosing yourself. It's important to talk with a healthcare provider if you think you may qualify for binge eating disorder. It is so important to get help, but this article is meant to be educational in nature. So what if you don't have a binge eating disorder diagnosis? Does this mean that your personal concerns about overeating or binging doesn't deserve help? Absolutely not. Overeating is uncomfortable, not pleasant for our body, and if you're doing it often, it could be a sign that you're out of touch with your body or there's a need that's not being met. If you're often binge eating but you don't have binge eating disorder, it could still mean that you have a poor relationship with food and your body, or you have been restricting too much on a diet. Both of these circumstances warrant help so that you can eat in a way that helps you feel well and move on with your life. So all in all, overeating does not equal binge eating, and binge eating does not equal binge eating disorder. Chronic overeating or binging still deserves care and attention to work through, so always give yourself the compassion you need to seek help and heal your relationship with food. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below what you think. It really helps the algorithm to get my message out there to others. Be sure to subscribe if you're looking forward to more videos about nutrition, binge eating, and intuitive eating. And if you're looking for help with your relationship with food or binge eating, I have a group coaching program called Binge Freedom Breakthrough. And you can find out more information about that on my website or on my Instagram at binge.nutritionist. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone. Recording. Often caused, let's move. I wonder if I can do something standing up. Okay. Or making nutrition conscious swabs. Blah, blah, blah. Or making I can't say that. Nutrition conscious. Overeating, Lord. I look so blue. Why do I look so blue? It's because it's cloudy outside. It's cloudy and it's making me look blue. So everything's gonna be a little bit off, but that's fine. All right, I'm just gonna do the outro again. Wait, how long haven't I been recording? When did that stop recording? Oh my gosh, when did that stop recording? When did I stop recording? Lord have mercy. When did that stop recording? I think we're good. Let's just go from here and I'll put in some other B-roll footage. But pause, quick intermission while I eat my lunch. I always have intermissions of eating, but you know, I'm a dietitian. You want my shrimp? You want my shrimp, don't you? I hope I'm done recording. I don't want to record anymore.